Hi everyone, Emma here. So today is day 17. I just want to take the opportunity to thank everyone. I have gotten so many wonderful responses to this 30-day challenge. This has been so much fun, and I have to say it's really helped my creativity blossom through this process because as I start to do certain things, I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. Maybe if I did this, and I extended it even further. So, thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. It wouldn't be much fun if nobody showed up. So here we go, day 17. Oh, look what I see. I see a squirrel. So the last time I did the giveaway, I did two videos. You know what? I think we're going to do just one. Um, this way you can comment on the pair of earrings and you can also comment to be part of the giveaway. So there we go. Let me just adjust this for a second. So let's pull the stuff out. And yeah, so let me know where you're from. That's the, as part of the giveaway, I like to know where I'm sending stuff. So, and I get excited if you're from another country for sure. So let's move this aside. And I do have something to show you. You are going to laugh. So I have to tell you, even though it doesn't seem like it, I am very organized. So I had organized this tray of supplies to go with the videos in case I dropped a bead or I did miscount it or whatever. And if you followed my challenge so far, you would have known that. Let me grab the earrings. So these were the earrings. I had two beads on here, and let's enlarge this and move this a bit back here so you can see. So I had two of these cat hair, two beads on this end thing, and I didn't have enough beads. I couldn't find them in the little Ziploc bag that I had, so I ended up adding a gold bead, and I took the other earring that had two and separated it. Well, it's in here, look. So these were beads that Kath sent me. I'll move these ceramic hearts, but look at the amount of beads I have. Oh, those beads. So yeah, I'm organized, but you know what? It's one of those things, and I don't know if your mother was the same way. My mom used to say, I know I put them somewhere, I just can't find them. That's what my mom used to say all the time. And now I've turned into me mother. So, giveaway. Be sure to comment if you want to participate in the giveaway. So we'll just move that guy aside and let's take a look at what is today. So here is another example. When we started out, let me just, I just did an update, so I had the camera out of the main position that I keep it in. So let me just get this guy positioned so you can see it, and I'll grab the first one that I did of these. So this is one of the reasons why I don't like using head pins for the dangly ones, but once you get it straightened out, it's pretty good. So let's do did it again. Okay, there. We're getting there. Let me grab the other chandeliers. Oh, here they are. I was like, for a second, I'm like, oh, did I not do that video yet? So these, I did the Swarovski drops, and I used thread to attach the beads and stuff like that. But I didn't quite like the way it was kind of like rigid here and not sticking out. So I did get some great suggestions. So I grabbed the rose gold ones and went ahead and did these guys, and it turned out really nice. I do have a set of gold, and you know what? I may have pulled it out. I had a bunch of earring like preparation for a video done, and I pulled them out just because as we keep going, I cannot believe how much more creative I'm getting with the designs. So some of them were very, very simple. They're still beautiful, but I may do them at some point. But anyway, so that was a great suggestion. Somebody suggested making these loops longer and then have a large bead here as your midpoint. And you know, it's funny, I looked on Pinterest and I actually found that exact kind of example where these ones here draped really long and then they had a big, you know, focal on that. So yeah, so we're going to do these super simple, basically the same with the crystals, although I didn't have enough of the same color crystals, so I kind of coordinated with these blue ones to match these blue ones. And yeah, it seems to have worked out pretty nice. So let's take a look at what we have in supplies. I might just open this up a bit. I was reviewing my videos and I noticed that sometimes I'm out of frame. So the reason that happens is I get so used to doing videos a certain way that my hands remember where to be on camera, but if I tilt the camera, then all of a sudden I'm down here instead of here. So actually, I'm going to tilt it some more. So let's take a look. We're going to need some glue. I have some head pins, 3 head pins to add, and then the 3 flower beads that are going to go at the bottom. I've got way too many. I've got 50 no seed beads to go in between. Let's move this so we can see it. In between the bicone crystals. So these are Swarovski crystals. So we'll separate these. Initially, when I was organizing this, I had individual baggies for everything. I'm like, no, it's not good for the environment, and you're going to need some ear wires. Again, these are beautiful ones I got. You know, I think I got some of these from BB Craft, and then I got some from AliExpress. So if you're interested, I did mention in previous videos that I would look for stuff for you. If you're interested in any of the items, let me know. So far, nobody's asked me, so I didn't bother going back in and checking for those. But I will if you need it. That's no problem. I do have to have my computer turned on, so that's why I don't, you know, if I'm sitting on the couch with my tablet and somebody asks the question, it's it doesn't give you the proper link. It gives all these other things. Sometimes they don't work and whatnot. So that's the only reason why I have that hesitation. So there's the colors. So the 2 tiny blue go here and here. I have to check. And the large chaton is so gorgeous. And then these are absolutely stunning. These are flatbacks. Aren't they amazing? Oh, so beautiful. So I'm going to use Gorilla Glue for those. And I think I'm going to get a toothpick. Somebody mentioned taking a, you know, piece of this plastic baggie and putting your glue on it and then dabbing there. So we'll see. Maybe we'll try that this time. And I've got a toothpick for that. And yeah, and then we'll get to the tools for the other stuff. I think I like to, excuse me, put the crystals on first. Give it some time to dry. So if you have any suggestions for design ideas, let me know. Let me see if this is, oh, I see where the drop is. So some people have mentioned using the GS Hypo. I just find the GS Hypo is takes a little longer to dry. So I'm very impatient. And So I'm gonna try this trick here. See if I can show you. So I'm gonna put a bit here. Well, let's start by putting this in. So I should have got my tweezers out. And let's use the toothpick, I think. There. Oh. I also have some, it's like Loctite. It's a different brand name, but it's the gel. I like that it dries fast and it works like crazy glue, but I don't like the gel because I find, say I put a drop in this one here, and then I go to put this tiny thing, there's too much in the drop and it oozes out the side, and it, like, if it gets on your crystals, it looks really bad. So, but I mean, it's one of those things you have to, if I was doing this all the time, I would be a little more patient. Me not patient. So let me put some here. And this Gorilla Glue, the container is really hard to squeeze. It's like a hard plastic. I'm gonna put some like that. So that's, oh yeah, this will probably work. Let me just add a little bit more. So that was probably too much. Live and learn. I'm going to take some from there and put it in here. Take a little bit more. This is way too much in this one. Okay, so I should be able to get these guys in here. I don't know if I can do this. This is like that game Operation. Ooh. Thoughts? I'm all about the fingers. Oh, that didn't. It's off to one side, I think. I was going to use the toothpick to move it, but I have glue on there. Yeah, okay, let's get the other one. And then some people have mentioned the nail pens that you use to pick up your crystals. And you know what? I paid $10 and bought 2 pens that were supposed to do that same thing. And they're absolute crap. They're garbage. The one side is wax, and it's like a hard wax. I don't know what you're supposed to do with that. And then the other side is the little narrow, like a pen, but there's nothing inside. So it doesn't pick up anything. Like, are there inserts that you're supposed to put in there? I don't know. I do not know. I don't do enough stuff to kind of worry about it. So, but sometimes when you need those tools, you need them, right? Like now. Do you hear whining in my voice? There's no whining in beading. It's all happy times. You guys are laughing. Not always happy times, Emma. Well, those, if you watched my update video, the crystal chandelier earrings that I wanted to make, I spent an hour trying to get that straightened out, and it did not work. I'm like a dog with a bone with stuff sometimes. So I'm not done. I will find a way to put the crystals on. So I had, if you didn't watch it, I had dropped crystals and I was trying to put jump rings on, and the jump rings won't go in because of the jump ring is rounded, and it breaks the crystal when you're trying to put it on. Okay, so this is actually working, so thank you very much. There's a few people that mentioned this technique. Oh, I have to tell you a story. Going down memory lane today. I one year for my birthday, I think think it was probably my 15th or 16th birthday. My mom got me a bottle of white glue. Now, she got me a lumberjack shirt as well, so like a really thick check shirt. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. See if I can get that in. Oh, that worked. Look at that. I don't know if you could see that, but a bit of the, when it settled in, a bit of the glue went over the edge. It looks like it's not quite. Let's see if I can. I kind of want to center it. Okay, that's good. So we need a bit more glue, I think. Yeah, so she got me so my birthday is at the end of May. So it's too hot for a lumberjack. But it was a shirt. So we'll give her that. And you know what? That style has come in where you wear like a halter top and then a check guy's shirt over top. So I was a teenager. I was kind of like put out by what I got for my birthday. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to wear this shirt all summer. And I did. There's pictures of me all summer. My bathing suit top, like a bikini top, with this check shirt. I'm thinking I was rocking the dyke vibe way back. So these are lovely. Look at that. So does that need to be moved over a bit? I'm hesitant to kind of nudge things because then it gets all messed up. So yeah, she got me a bottle of glue. So of course I had to ask her why. Why for you buy me some glue? She's like, well, you're always stealing your dad's glue in his shop to do arts and crafts. So way back then I was doing arts and crafts. So I'm gonna get some tools here. So she thought she was doing a good deal getting me a bottle of glue. Oh, let me put the lid on this. Okay. I'm going to move this out of the way. And let's get this opened up so you can see a little of what's going on here. So, let me see if I can kind of bend this a bit. So you have to tell me, did you ever get an unusual birthday gift? One year, oh, these are demi-rounds. They're not 15s. They're even smaller. And I think the reason I picked the demi-rounds is I didn't want a whole bunch of like thick beads in between the crystals. So it worked out. But like I said, use what you have. So I think I have, so the two side ones have 3 crystals and the middle one has 4. So let's do the 4 first, the middle one, and then we'll do the 2 sides. One year, I think I was maybe 10, I got a dog for my birthday, and I was so happy. I've told this story before. It doesn't end well. I was so excited, and what it was this lady that was friends with my sister, who's the fashion designer. I don't know if she couldn't keep her dog anymore, what the problem was. So she asked my sister if she knew anybody that wanted a dog. And she knew my birthday was coming up. Of course, checked with my mom, that kind of thing. And let me get this started here. Yeah, so we're going to cut this. So I get the dog, and I was so happy. I was taking it for walks and doing stuff, but the dog didn't want to do anything. So the dog didn't want to play. The dog didn't want to go for walks. Like I almost had to drag the dog to go for a walk, and it stopped eating. So they had to call the lady and tell her, and the dog went back to the lady. I guess the dog was depressed, and I was very sad. We probably still have too much here, but we'll check. Yeah, that was. Let me just clip a little tick more off of here. That's off, but it's just not. There we go. So I always hold the bottom of the head pin so that it doesn't slide up. So you get an accurate idea of how long your head pin is. That. And then tilt it to the other side, push it, center it, and then I'm going to open this and attach it so that, oh, that's my 3, so let's put it on the 3, and I always put the opening at the back so you can't see it. The head pin keeps turning. It's turning. Here. I'm being gentle because I'm not sure if the crystals are dry yet, but they probably are. I'll let you know when my fingers get stuck. Okay. Oh yeah, there's still glue. I was kidding about the fingers getting stuck. I feel a bit awkward. I think my camera position's still off. There. These are so pretty. So grab the next one. And a demi-round. Crystal, demi-round. Crystal, demi-round. Crystal, demi-round. Crystal, demi-round. So this is the middle one. These are so beautiful, the bicones. So let's clip that. Speaking of gifts, so before Jen and I got together 20 years ago, I was married to a gentleman. He was not really, he was a scholar, but he was not very smart. Let's just put it that way. And the year that he was a nurse, so the year that we moved to North Carolina, which was the year we graduated, we went to school together. So the year that we graduated, it was chaotic because we got jobs working in North Carolina, so we had to, you know, any of our belongings that we weren't taking with us, we had to store. And we were living in a big house with his mother, who was hemiplegic, so she needed some serious care. So we managed to get her in an adult living apartment, and that had 24-hour attendance. And so I did that, and I did all the Christmas shopping. I did all the packing. Getting her into that facility was a lot of work because there was a lot of forms to fill out and doctor's stuff and whatnot. Anyway, I did all that for him. We go to his sister's house the night before we were moving to North Carolina for dinner and to say goodbye and everything. And I see him say to his sister, he's like, "Oh, come here. And he gets her to go into the bedroom. And I'm like, where's my gift? He's hiding my gift there, that kind of thing. Right? He comes out and he hands me an envelope. And I'm like, what's this? And on the envelope, he had written with like a pencil, and I'm thinking to myself, you should put crayon. Um, IOU. He didn't even spell it out. It was I dot O and U. I'm like, what the hell is this? So you didn't even put anything in the envelope, you cheap bum. Oh, I was not happy. So I was like, you know what? He's never going to forget this one. I had that envelope on every apartment fridge we ever rented, every home that we were ever in, as a reminder. And then after that, I would either buy my own gifts or I would leave like magazine pictures of what I wanted and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm not leaving it up to you. After all that work I did for his family, and yeah, that that's a long story. I don't know if you guys want to hear it, but anyway, I don't. He's no longer around. Let's just say. But now I have Jen. Oh my gosh, like months in advance. She's like, "What do you want for your birthday?" And then every time we go shopping and I go to buy something, she's like, "Let me pay for it." And then by the time my birthday comes, she's bought me like 10 gifts. Like totally different. So let's attach this one. So I hope you enjoyed the stories. My first Christmas with Jen, we had only been dating maybe 2 months, and we go to the mall. I needed some running shoes, and like to actually start running. And so she takes me into the store, and she was like adamant that I had to get Asics. They're expensive, right? They're about $200 each. Now they had a sale where you got buy one get one free. So here's this person. We've been dating 2 months. She's buying me $200. She tells the guy, yeah, do you have this pair in this size? He goes back and comes back, and I try it on and they fit. And she goes, oh, do you have a second pair of the same? I'm like, no, you can't. I'm like, I can't afford this, Jen. She's like, no, I'm buying it for you for Christmas. I started crying in the store. So I'm like, don't make me cry no more. Yeah, she's amazing. I got so lucky with that one. So there you go. These are so pretty. Oh my gosh. So let me see if I can if I can hold these the way they do on Pinterest. I see the ladies that have the really beautiful nails. They do this. This might work. I can't believe it. Let me get them. Okay, my hands are too small for these ones anyway. Let's get that. See if I can get that. There. There you go. So this is, what did we say? Day 17. Don't forget. Squirrel time. It is giveaway time. So let me know where you're from. And of course, love to hear what you think. And if you want to share about your funny gift or unusual gift, that would be great. Take care, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.